Hi, my name's Alex from the Talking Apple podcast. Find our podcast on iTunes for all the latest Apple news and rumours every week. And subscribe to us or follow us on Twitter at Talking Apple UK. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video, like it. Today I'm doing a review of an app called WorldCard Mobile. It looks at business cards, takes pictures, and then transmits the information off the card, telephone numbers, emails, into your phone, into entry into your phone. So we're going to test it and see how well it works. Hope you enjoy it. So this is the app, WorldCard Mobile, and as you can see here, this is the main display, the main home screen. Basically what it does is it'll take a business card that you may have, that you want the information of, and it will take a picture and then let you import that into your contacts. It has syncs with Google, iCloud, and you can also add it to existing contacts as well, which is a great feature. So the first thing to look at is perhaps the camera app. It's obviously simple help, information, settings, which is quite self-explanatory. So here, make sure obviously you've got it in the right orientation so it knows which way it's reading. So in this sense, it's going to be landscape. There's a little button there, which means if you press take the picture, it won't take it until the phone is steady, to make sure it's getting a very good shot. But for the purposes of this video, the angle I'm stood at, it's not easy always to get a great shot. So I'll try and take it as best I can now. And really the picture taking is key to this, because these apps are all good in principle, but if they don't do what they're supposed to, then they are effectively useless. So there you go. As you see, it's scanned in the card. And like I say, making sure you get the right lighting, make sure there's not too much shadow, it's not too shaky, so it can focus well. That is kind of key in making this app work. If this app ever drops a digit or gets a digit wrong, it's because of the lighting, it's because of the conditions you took the picture in. So there you can see the picture, the image is fairly good as far as I can see, and it scans it in, it adjusts kind of the brightness and stuff so it can get the best out of the picture and really take the text the best it can. So make sure the image is good to start off with. One thing you'll notice as well is here there's many languages. So if your card is perhaps not in English, then you can just change the language, make sure it understands, and then there you go. You see it also crops the image so that you've got a card that can be easily seen and kind of cropped to the right size. So if we say done there, it should look at the card, try and work it all out, and it will then import the data. So there you go, already it's taken the name, it's the company has been taken there, which is on the card, it's the bit at the top, so it takes that as a company, that's the name, which is clever, and then the telephone number there, which is perfect, it's great, and then it also takes email addresses and things as well and puts them in, as well as the website address, and then other addresses there, which it's amazing how well it works. And I've tried it many times, and often, like I say, sometimes it'll perhaps input a 4 when it should have been a 6, but then that is generally just because of the bad lighting conditions of taking the actual picture. So here, this is great. You notice down here it says you can merge with existing contacts, get rid of it if it's not quite worked, or save it. So if you press done, it saves it. So there's a few that I've been testing. So there's a few there already that are saved. And if you put it in landscape mode, which is what I quite like, is this cover flow idea. So you can get all your cards, and as you notice, they're all cropped, so they look good now. So all the images are kind of cropped into your card holder, as it calls it, which is a nice little touch. I really like that. So that works really well, which is great. As you see here, it also does QR codes and their signature, which is email signatures, which is a great little feature. So if I went into an email, so this one here, an invoice given, there's always a signature at the bottom that they'll paste at the bottom of an email saying this is my business name, this is the information. Now rather than copying all that painstakingly and then going over to your phone, back to here, copying the next number, saving it as a contact, copying the etc. You can select it all, copy that, go back to the app, go into here, and it automatically pastes the last thing that you copied. And there you go. It saves all that, and again, it takes all the information and pastes it in there. So it works really well. Sometimes, depending on how the signatures are done, the spacing and things might make a difference. But here, it's copied it all. Save it once again, And there you go. You'll notice I've already done it, so it's duplicated it. But there you go. So it's now there saved in my card holder. So it's a great little app found on the App Store. It's $4.99 to buy it. There's also a light version, and it's called World Card Mobile. So if you're wondering whether to get one of these apps, and you think as far as a professional app goes, this one it works really, really well. And I haven't found any faults with it. So I wanted to test it just to see if it was any good, because if it was, then that's great. And it is. So yeah, if that's something you need, something you want, then go and get World Card Mobile. So there you go. You've been watching a Talking Apple video. And don't forget to check out our podcast, because we do a podcast every week which talks about Apple news, information, reviews, rumours, that kind of thing. And we give our opinions on it. So find that on iTunes or any other podcasting application. It's Talking Apple. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.